Hello friends, welcome to my hobby home and welcome to our Destash. This is a premiere video. It is not live, but you will see me down in the comments of the chat. Make sure to click at the top and make sure it says live chat. Also, when you come in, please say hello, because if you decide to claim something and your comments are going to the video and not to the premiere, I will not be able to see it. But if you say hello, I will respond back to you, or someone else will comment to you. A lot of times when I am doing these premiere videos, I will have my cell phone out and I'll be watching the actual video to see if somebody comments under it. If I see your comment under the video and not in the premiere, I will let you know to go out and come back in to make sure we can see you in the chat. The reason of that being is because when the premiere is going and items are being claimed, those that show up in the premiere are the ones that I take first. So friends, let me do a little bit more of housekeeping. Hello, how are you doing? This Destash is, my pure goal is to whittle down the things in my sewing room to kits and projects that I'm absolutely wanting to do, can't bear to get rid of, and each time I go through my room I pull more projects. I have so many projects and so much stuff to get rid of, and it's not that I want to get rid of it, it's that I need to get rid of it, because I have a bookshelf over here slam full of fabrics, kits, bolts of fabric, and things that I'll probably never get to. That is where most of my projects came from today. Behind you guys, I have boxes of projects and fabrics that came in subscription boxes. Over here to my left, I have all kinds of fabric and stuff over here, and shelves along the top row up here. I have fabric everywhere, friends. So what I'm trying to do is take the fabric and kit it up. I did hope to have some 3-yard quilts, cut off the bolts and kit it up, but I did not get that done, and I already have 20 items. So friends, to claim an item, you will just put sold in the number, and what I'll do is I keep everything wrote down. I'll actually write your name down on this, and at the end of the video I will need you to email me, regardless of if you've purchased from me before or not. That lets me know you are ready to receive your invoice. My email is myhobbyhomelife@gmail.com. The payment for the items, well, first off, I send invoices through PayPal. You are able to make a payment through PayPal, whether you have a PayPal account or not. You can pay by any means, credit card, bank account, just however you make a payment. You can do that through PayPal. I use PayPal because it's more convenient for me at the end of the year to do taxes on it. I'm able to pull all my reports, and you know, it just makes it easier, and that's what we're about, is making life easier. So friends, like I said, I have 20 items. If you are interested, it is the lower 48 states. If you're interested, sold the number, and I will come behind you and repeat your screen name and the number, so you know I have you down for that item. If you claim an item and I do not put your name and the number there, I did not see it. So with that being said, let's get into it. The first thing we're going to get into is our mini charm bags. People seem to love these, so I don't mind making them up. Friends, I'm going through all my stuff that I have. Like I said, every time I'd go in my local quilt shops, I'd see some mini charms that I'd like. I'd grab 2 or 3 of them. So that's what I'm doing, is destashing these, because right at the moment, I'm not making these bags anymore right at the moment. I don't need to make any. I still have some extras, so we are good for right now. This first one is it's a Sweetwater line. It is called Grays. And I probably should have pulled you guys closer so you could see this, but it's Grays. And I include a fat quarter. The fat quarter is so you can do the lining and the tabs on the end of the bag. But you have your fat quarter for your lining, your batting, and your zipper. This is number one. These are $15, friends. So that is Grays. That is the mini charm bag. Number one, $15. Number two, another Sweetwater. It is Main Street. See that there? That is Main Street. It comes with a dark gray lining, a fat quarter, a zipper, and your batting. This is number two, so sold number two, and that can be yours. And friends, I want to let you know I do ship USPS. I try to do the cheapest I can get with them, which is normally Ground Advantage Cubic, I think. I do get a discount when I go online and order through my link there. So far, that has been the most affordable way to send packages. Number three is our Old Glory. Friends, y'all know that's Leela Boutique Old Glory Mini Charm. You will get an Old Glory fat quarter for your lining, a zipper, and your batting. That's number three, $15. That's Old Glory. So sold number three, and that can be yours for $15 plus shipping. Number four, this is Denim and Daisies. This is Fig Tree and Company. It is a mini charm. You get a fat quarter. You'll see here, you'll get your mini charm, your fat quarter, your batting, and your zipper. And the pattern is free, friends. If y'all wonder why I'm not saying pattern, it's because this pattern is free. It is online. You can get this pattern for free. I just include it in case you don't have a way to print it. And I feel like that's the best way to showcase and how you can use that mini charm and just give you everything you need to do that. So that is number four, $15. That is Denim and Daisies. Now, friends, here's number five. This one here is a fairly new line. It is Blueprint by Camille Ross Kelly. I don't know, it may be about a year old now. But for this, you get the same thing. You get your zipper, your lining, and your batting. Number five, Blueprint mini charm bag, $15. Number six, this did sell in the last Destash, but the person never contacted me. So I don't know if you're watching. Please make sure to email me myhobbyhomelife@gmail.com at the end of the video, and I will send an invoice to you. But these are the Missouri Star Quilt Company's holiday blocks from the 2025 box, I believe. It's 24 or 25. But you get the 4 booklets. These are actually books, friends. They are several pages long here. You get all 4 of these. And they're beautiful colors. You got your teal, your gray, your blue, and your red. These are $8, so that's $2 a piece for the Jenny's Holiday blocks. That is number 6. Number 7, friends, this is something that I really wanted to do, and I've held on to it, and I just realized I'm not going to have time to do it. Is Leo's Carry-All. This came in our this came in our Quilted Cow Christmas box last year. I'm going to open it up and show you everything that come in it. You get the Leo's carry-all pattern. You see that cute little carry-all there? It calls for a 1/2 yard main, 1/2 yard lining, 1/2 yard accent. I don't know. Yes, the vinyl is included in here, an 8x16 vinyl. 40-inch zipper tape with 3 pulls. That is in here. So let me start showing you everything. This fabric here has the vinyl rolled up in it. It's got the vinyl in there. I don't want to unroll it, but this is one of your main colors. So we're starting out with a 1/2 yard main, 1/2 yard lining, 1/2 yard accent, or whichever way you want to do it, you know. Then we have the vinyl, like I said, it's in this piece here. And then you have 40-inch zipper tape with 3 pulls, 2 1-inch D-rings, and 2 1-inch swivel hooks. So all of that is here. Now what you will need to supply, it says foam batting. I don't feel that in any of this. Foam batting and interfacing. But here's your pattern and all the items to make that carry-all bag. That is $20 for the pattern, the fabric, and the hardware. And friends, I really loved this fabric. I really wanted to make this. But, you know, sometimes you just have to learn your limitations and accept them, because sometimes it is what it is. So that's number 7, $20. Me saying that, that's also the case for this. This is number 8. It is the fabric basket pattern. Let's see if I have a cuter picture of that in here. It's a fabric basket pattern. And with this pattern, I think they give you just about everything, if not everything. You need a 1/4 yard outside fabric. So let me pull these things out. You need a 1/4 yard outside fabric, a 1/4 yard lining fabric. You need your fusible fleece. So here's your fusible fleece. And your Pellon shape flex. That's included. And that's it. But also included in this bag, this is what came in the subscription bag, so I'm putting everything in it. You get a cute little tape measure and your thread. This is Mettler. We all love Mettler, don't we? I love Mettler. My machine loves Mettler. That is actually the thread that, I don't know if Bernina suggests Mettler or if my quilt shop that I purchased my machine from suggests Mettler. But Mettler is what came in the kit. I got a bundle when I got my machine. But number 8, the fabric basket pattern, $20. Okay, number 9 is a Charmed I'm Sure kit. So friends, y'all remember this cute little thing? In the kits, I include a charm pack and the fabric required. I think it's 1 1/4 yards. Yes, 1 1/4 yards for background. So this is Take Heart. It is a J. Wicker Frisch charm pack. And then I have included 1 1/4 yards background for this. This is number 9. It is the Take Heart Charmed I'm Sure pattern, $25. So once again, that's number 9, $25 for the Charmed I'm Sure pattern. That is a free pattern. And the charm pack and the 1 1/4 yards fabric. The number 10, this is a pattern. I think this is backing and a charm pack. Okay, this is Little Charmers 3 pattern. There is 3 table runners here. Now, the one that I got this for, I actually purchased this in my very first virtual shop hop, I think back in June of 24, maybe. I don't remember when it was, but it was 23 or 24. But you get the pattern. You get a Christmas Eve charm pack. This is a Leela Boutique. And then you get a ½ yard for backing. Now, the one I bought the fabric for was for the one called Square Dance. I'm thinking that's the very first one here is the square one. For it takes a ½ yard for the binding and then batting. So it takes the one charm pack, the backing, and then the ½ yard for binding and back. Okay, so that's what it is. That is number 10, Little Charmers 3, $25. Number 11, this came from another subscription, and I know I'm not going to get time to do it, so I'm just going to separate with it. It's called Macaroons. This is a table runner that comes with it requires a charm pack. This is Summertime by Camille Ross Kelly, and a ½ yard of background. So it comes with everything you need for the background and the top. So once you make this, it's a ½ yard for binding. And this table runner ends up being 14 by 67. So this is number 11, Macaroons, $20. Number 12, this is called a sewing chatelaine. It's kind of like a thing that comes around. It's for your sewing items. This is a picture of it right here. It's like a neck scarf for your sewing items. This comes with, I'm trying to find the fabric requirements here. I believe all of the fabrics we need is in this. It calls for 3/8 yard of a main fabric, 3/8 yard of a coordinating fabric. There's a lot of stuff in here. A 1/4 yard of 3 pocket fabrics. So we've got 3 different fabrics right here. So we have the yellow with the blue. And then we have 2 of this fabric right here. It says skill level for this is easy. But this kit right here, this is your sewing chatelaine, is $20. It's number 12. It's the sewing chatelaine. So friends, once again, number 12, the sewing chatelaine. And that is $20. Number 13. Now we're getting into some big kits here. This is called Harley's Flower Basket. This came in a Creative Notions box. Y'all know how I love these kits, and I just don't seem to be able to get to it. It calls for 1.5 yards background fabric. And then it calls for 15 cuts of fabric. So these are, and y'all, these are so beautiful. Look at these colors. Let me see if I can pull it down so you can see you've got that black pattern there. You've got that pink, that beautiful green there, and then this pink, the floral. And then so that's 4 of your cuts. Then you've got this floral black. You got a floral pink that's kind of the same as that black. You've got that beautiful burgundy there. Then you got that cream with the little roses on it. So you get your 8 15-inch cuts of fabric. You get the bag as well that it's in. I just leave everything in these bags. This was actually one of my bags that I put this in. You get your 1.5 yards of background fabric. And you get the pattern. This says red and pink blooms twirl in a chic black basket, flaunting fabric by Wilmington Prints, named Daydream Garden. So guys, if you want to see this fabric's Daydream Garden by Wilmington Prints. It's beautiful. I love this fabric. It is very pretty. But this is number 13, $50. That is Harley's Flower Basket, number 13, $50. That's the pattern, the background, and the 8 cuts of fabric in the bag. So, 14. This is another Creative Notions, y'all. I love this fabric. I'm telling you. So, be checking the comments, because if I change my mind, I'll say that one is off the thing. So, but I really need to get rid of this. It's a Carol Thielen pattern. It is called Starburst. Without showing you that, they even give you AccuQuilt die numbers if you're wanting to make this. So, but this includes, it calls for 2 yards of 3 coordinating fabrics and 1/2 yard for binding. This is your binding, that pretty taupe. And friends, here is your 6 yards of fabric here. Now you have 3 yards of each thing. Now this fabric is QT Fabrics. Let's see if it tells us anything else. It's really hard to unwrap this and get it all back in there, so I'll try to do it the best I can. So we will start with this pretty blue fabric. Then you have this beautiful taupe fabric and that pretty burgundy paisley floral look. So those are your 3 fabrics. You get 2 yards of each. I'm going to try to roll this back up now to where it will go back in the bag. I'm not very good at doing that though. I can't seem to match their folds and stuff, but I'm going to try. But you get 6 yards of your fabric. I'm going to slide that back in there. And this, y'all, I don't know if the camera does it justice, but this is some beautiful fabrics. You get your binding fabric and you get your pattern with the AccuQuilt die numbers, and I think there's also a video that you can access to watch for this. But this is the Starburst. This quilt kit is $80. So that is number 14, the Starburst, $80. So now I am getting to a Bella Rose kit that I have. This came in the 2025 Christmas box. So this is the whole packet of everything for that. So I'm going to pull out the pattern first, see if I can. Okay. This is the pattern. Let me see what this is called. Snowy Friends or something like that. Frosty Friends. So we've got our Frosty Friends pattern. And friends, this is 29 pages. Front and back, 29 pages. And you get, I'm trying to think, you get your focus fabrics and then 2 other fabrics. These are your focus fabrics. You get 17 of them. There's snowmen, snowflakes, flowers, but you get 17 of these. And then you get, I'm thinking this is probably background. And this is probably binding or something. I'm not real sure exactly, but I know these are the patterns that was included. I mean, these are the fabrics that was included in the box for this pattern. So I just include all of it in here. I don't really break anything apart when it comes to these kits, just because it's not going to do me any good if I don't have a pattern to put it with. And I wouldn't do that anyway, because I mean, if you want the pattern, you want the fabric that comes with it too. But this is Frosty Friends. This is the Bella Rose 2025 main project in their Christmas box, and that is $50. The next thing now that we have are our scrap bags. I have several different scrap bags. All scrap bags are $5. Let me make sure I told you what number that is. That's number 15. So 16. So number 16 is our flannel scrap bag. I see 3 different flannels in here. So we've got the gray polka dot, we've got a gray herringbone, and then we've got a roar fabric there. There are 3 decent sized pieces in here, $5. So that is number 16. Number 17. This is a Minky scrap bag. You will see here, this is $5. That's number 17. Number 18 and 19. These are batting scraps. 18, 19 batting scraps, $5. And I have some more to put in this one because I found 2 more pieces over here of batting. And 20. This is fabric scraps, friends. This bag is very heavy. This bag is 29 ounces. So this is over a pound of fabric. There is, oops, I just unstuck that. There is lots and lots of fabric in here. You will see it has a lot of the Yuletide Sampler 2 fabric that I used. Or some of it's Leila Boutique, some of it, I don't know who it's all from, but there is lots of the Yuletide Sampler. So there's some Christmas fabric in here. And when you look on this side, this is just random fabrics where I've completed other projects, and this is some of the fabrics that was left from those projects. But they are, most of this is pretty good size. I don't have little bitty pieces in there. If there are some in there, I will just tell you they were stuck to some of the other stuff, and just because I just pulled my whole box from Yuletide Sampler, because friends, we are done making the blocks for that Yuletide Sampler 2, and I just pulled all my cut fabric and put it in here. So this is what I have left of all of that, and this is $5 as well. So friends, thank you so much for joining the D-Stash today. I'm going to try to do smaller D-Stashes, and if I can get one, I'm going to try to get as many between now and before I leave on my trip. Try to get those out, because friends, this helps me get things I need for my trip, but it also helps me clear out my sewing room, and that is the main goal. I've got to get my sewing room done, but I want to get a lot of this out of my room before I take my trip, so when I come back, my sewing room is just, it is my peaceful place. and it's not real peaceful right now with all the extras in here. But friends, right now is the time that if you have claimed anything, please go down in the description. I have my email address down there. It is MyHobbyHomeLife@gmail.com. Once you know that this is what you are wanting to purchase, please let me know that you're ready to receive your invoice. I will have the time at the beginning of the video and right here to let you know that if you are watching this video past that time, that the video may be over. So Also, friends, if you are catching this on the replay, just know to email me. If you are looking at this during replay, email me, because I can't guarantee that any of the items that you're wanting are available, but I will be more than happy to let you know what is available and what I may have. I did not do any EPP. I did not get my 3-yard quilts. So that will be another Destash that I will be getting ready for you guys. So friends, once again, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you taking time out of your day to come and sit with me, see what I have. Even if you didn't buy anything, I appreciate you, because the more people I have here, the better my video does. It gets out to more people. You know, the YouTube algorithm and all the yada yada about that. So give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not yet. Feel free to leave a comment and tell me what you think. And until next time, I hope you have a very blessed day. Bye, friends.